another one of the questions that I had was, will Sha'Carri Richardson get under 22 seconds? And if so, how fast does she go? Kind of interesting stat, which makes sense when you think about it. She hasn't run overseas as a pro. She doesn't really run much overseas at all, just according to her Teal Stapaya page. When I looked it up, I think she'd run back in 27 a Pan Am Games. So this is the first time overseas. So I wouldn't expect her, right out the gate to run her best time. It might take her a couple meets, and she's entered in the 100 this weekend at Gateshead. But you can see she's got Blessing Okabare in this race, Daphne Skippers in this race. 10:72 obviously equates to something faster than 22 flat, which is her PB. You start getting sub 22, you get into elite company. And then I just I was kind of curious. Okay, basically what could she run that would be equivalent to her 100? And these aren't exact things, but if she runs under 21.7, there's only a handful of women in history who have run that quickly, Shippers being one of them. So I think that's a possibility. I don't think necessarily she's going to, there you go, see the all-time list there too. So there's FloJo, Marion Jones, Skippers, Audie, Thompson, and Felix. So she would be the seventh one under 21.7. I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm not going to put that expectation out there right now. But 10:72 obviously is a time that equates to quicker than a 22-second 200.
Yeah, and she's run 10.7 3 times, twice in a day. You got to think that she has created a baseline that is extremely elite. And you feel like even a bad race is now going to be like 22 flat. Like, I feel like that's going to be a bad race for her. Mm-hmm. So, like, if her floor is now 22 flat, she may not get to her ceiling because it is May and it is her first race after getting off the plane. And her ceiling might be that sub 21.7. But I could see her kind of falling right in the middle and run like a 21.8, 21.85. I'm booking it. She's running 21.85. Let's clip this. And when she runs 21.85, you're welcome, America. That's all I gotta say.
We got a good question from the chat asking what the weather is going to be like. It looks like the high tomorrow in Ostrava is 60 degrees with 80% chance of rain. So you got to put that caveat out there as well too.
All right, changing my prediction. 21.95. 21.95.
Okay.
Because of weather.
I think anything under 22 on your first race over in Europe with the travel, with the unpredictable weather, I think anything under – if she gets a PR, I think it's a huge win. I don't think she's going to leave Europe without a big performance. It may not be at this first one. It might wait for Saturday, but I think she's going to run – or this weekend, I think she's going to run obviously something good because that's what she's been doing. She's just been clicking off these sensational times, as you mentioned.